I have some really exciting news to share with you guys. Me and Bash are officially Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. How are you all doing? I hope you're all well. I have some really exciting news to share with you guys. I'll just wait for the kettle. I'll just wait for the kettle to boil before I share this news so that we don't have this annoying noise in the background. Okay, water's boiled. Me and Bash are officially house hunting to buy a house. Guys, this has been my dream for the last 10 years to own a home. And finally, we're actively looking to buy a home. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've kept something a secret. We have been doing viewings sporadically throughout the year, but it's been in areas where we haven't necessarily wanted to live and felt much enthusiasm for. And the reason we were looking at this area was because you can get so much more land than you can elsewhere close-ish to London. But then we decided, look, we're not loving the area. Yeah, you can get incredible houses, but area is very, very important. So we decided to switch it up. We kind of decided to go like a little bit further out of London, and we have found an area that we absolutely love, and we are viewing with the intention to buy something. Once we find somewhere we like, we're gonna go for it. So that's really exciting for me because this is something I've been dreaming about for years and years and years and years. And finally, me and Bash are in a place where we kind of feel like we can get the house that we deserve, if that makes sense. We could so easily buy a flat in London, not in the best area, in an okay area, and kind of be comfortable with that. But we want outside space. We have a dog and we want to start a family one day soon. Not now, but in the close future. And London isn't somewhere I particularly want to bring up children, and I feel like I've got all that I can from London. I don't go out anymore. We rarely go out to eat, and we enjoy nature so much. We crave the countryside. When we go and visit Bash's parents, every time we go, we're like, oh, this just feels so right. This feels like where we should be. So yeah, London's kind of given me all that it can. I've been here my whole life. I'm a born and bred Londoner. I went to school in London, grew up in London. Over it, so over it. And the house prices in London are crazy. Like the amount for an apartment in London, you can get a full-on house with a garden and maybe some land out of London. So we're just like, this makes so much sense. It's really, 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 really exciting, and it's lifted my mood like crazy because I feel like I'm one step closer to my dream. I mean, don't get me wrong, London has been amazing. Neither of us, Bash and I, we wouldn't be here at this point in our careers if it wasn't for London. London has given me so much, but I just feel like I'm ready for a new chapter in our lives. So I don't know what to do. I would love to take you guys along with me during the process of viewings, but I feel like it's quite intrusive to film someone's home before they've sold it. So for privacy reasons, I'm probably not gonna share the house viewing process, but of course, when we find the right house, we will know. And of course, I'll take you along on that journey. A lot of exciting content to come, guys. And also, I just want a house that I love filming in. Don't get me wrong, this flat has been great. I'll give you a bit of a background story to why we live in this flat. It's been a great flat. There's amazing space in this apartment considering we're in London. But we took this flat in quite a rush because around 4 years ago, we were in the process of buying a really small house on the outskirts of London. It was a really cute house, far from a tube station. It was like a 25-minute walk from this tube station. So there was like a part of me that knew that this wasn't the right house, but I was going through the process anyway because I was desperate to own a home and to own property, to get on the property ladder. And it was like a 2-bedroom house. Wasn't right. Anyway, we got to the point of a survey, which is when someone comes in and they tell you like what's wrong with the house. We got told there was 200k worth of damages to the property. And I was just like, I'm not in the position to pay out 200k cash to fix a roof that wasn't stable. We needed to replace the whole roof. The whole downstairs was damp, external and internal. I was just like, oh my God, this is so overwhelming. I'm so young. I can't have this kind of stress. So we pulled out, and then we didn't have anywhere to live because the lease on the flat that we were renting was up, and we told them, oh, we're buying a house, so we're gonna be leaving. Ended up moving in with Bash's parents for a few weeks, and then lived with a friend for a few months. And we have so much stuff, and we have a dog. So everything was just feeling very hectic and a little bit overwhelming. So we were viewing flats to live in London, and you'll be so surprised, guys. People are not dog friendly. Landlords do not like dogs. So we couldn't find any flats that would have us view because we were like, just to let you know, we do have a dog. And they'd be like, oh no, sorry, this house doesn't allow pets. So we were like, crap. This one flat came up and they were pet friendly. We liked the area, we liked the size of the flat, so we were like, look, it's not an aesthetic, but let's just take it because we need somewhere to live. And for me, with my job as a content creator, I do need a sense of aesthetic to my house because my house is work. I shoot in my house. What if I want to do like get ready with me videos and cooking videos, which you guys all love? Like I need like a nice aesthetic kitchen and dressing room to do that in, and this flat that I'm living in right now wasn't ideal, but it's been great. So I'm really looking forward to kind of getting a new home and putting our personal touch and style to it. Because when you rent a flat, you can't even really hang photos and artwork because you can't drill holes in the walls. So we felt very restricted, but very grateful, of course. It's been an amazing 3 years in this flat, but I'm ready to leave London. Anyway, enough chat. Let's make this home that I'm in right now in the present nice. It is an absolute mess. The kitchen, we haven't really washed up from breakfast. The living space, our dining room space is a mess. I've got washing, drying. I just want to give this home that we're in currently a bit of a spring clean. So that's what I'm gonna do. And a tidy house means a tidy mind. Before I start spring cleaning, I'm gonna whack on a podcast because that's my favorite thing to do when I clean and cook. And let's get started. So I feel like I don't really talk about like where I live, my home, but I film in it all the time. This is obviously the kitchen. Just finished tidying, it's nice and clean. And then this is like a dining room / living area. And this is where we work from and we eat from. And you can see here we have the big backdrop, and this is the space we set up the backdrop. And then we have the printer here, so that's like our little mini office. We have our laptop stored here because we don't have like a spare room to kind of store work things. So everything's kind of scattered around our flat. So it would be nice to have a space where it genuinely is a dining room, not an office. Do you know what I mean? So I'm actually very excited to like maybe have an office in our one day new home. Because we work from home, like we set up the backdrop here in the dining room, and then once we finish shooting, we'll eat dinner in the same space. It'd be nice to have like a space that will break us away from our work environment. People who are watching that work in an office, you leave your office to go home because it separates you from the work environment and your home is a place to relax and to chill and to like feel tranquil. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas here it's like we work and then we're still in that same space where we enjoy food, which is pleasure. Do you get what I'm saying? I just want like a space for work things, just to separate it a little bit. Okay, that's kind of the living area nice and clean now. I'm going to tackle the bedroom, which I've been holding off for so long. Wow, that podcast I was just listening to was so good. It was between Joe Rogan and a chef called Jose Andreas, and he has a number of restaurants in America. And they just had like a really lovely conversation about like world issues and food. The way Jose spoke about food just like really resembled how I feel about food. And when he was speaking about food, I could hear in his voice he was becoming so joyful, and it just really resembled with me. I was like, I get your passion. I understand where that energy and warmth towards food comes from. I really, really enjoyed that podcast, and it was just so nice. He goes to different countries, war-torn countries, and he helps to serve food to those in need. So he's a really inspirational guy. It was a good podcast. If you're ever bored, spring cleaning, cooking, and want a podcast to listen to, I would highly recommend that episode. And his views on politics were very much like mine. He didn't really have like a specific side. He just kind of wants happiness and peace for all. Like he was talking about, if you have an opposing opinion to someone, you can't just hate them because they have a different view on something, let's say a matter within politics. Like, yeah, you can disagree, but it doesn't mean that you're going to hate one another from then onwards. You're still going to get along. And I really agree with that. I don't think we as a society should hate one another and cut someone off just because they have an opposing political view. It was really interesting, really enjoyed it. I am now going to go and get my hair blow dried. I have quite a big project to shoot with Bash tomorrow. We're both going to be in the reel that we're shooting. So I just want my hair to be really nice and my hair curly down without my extensions. I don't feel super confident, but when my hair's blow dried, it kind of, I don't know, it makes me feel really, really good, and I like how it looks. So I'm going to do that. Just got back from the hair salon and my hair is looking very sleek and clean. Bash started here, as you can see, packing the cameras for tomorrow, but then the client reached out and said that the product won't arrive in time, so we are going to have to cancel our shoot tomorrow, unfortunately, and improvise and do something else, whether that be shoot another project that we have if we can, or I don't know what to do tomorrow now. But I'm not letting this blow dry go to waste, so we'll figure something out. Bash just brought home Pop Magazine's 52nd issue, and it's so nice to flick through a physical magazine. I feel like at times we feel quite uninspired being in London, but that's purely just because we live here. We see it every day, that it doesn't feel new. But to look through a magazine is so nice, because I do use Pinterest, I use Instagram for inspiration, but this just opens up so much more imagery. Like, you don't see many pictures like this on Instagram, or like this is just me randomly flicking. I don't know. Like something like this would inspire me for a tennis content shoot. And I feel like I don't really see much work like this because maybe people don't engage with editorial imagery. It's not so relatable. It's just fun. It's quite refreshing looking through a magazine. I feel like we've kind of, as society, lost touch with editorial and being inspired by magazines. So maybe this is going to become a regular thing. Good morning, guys. I have been so good at going to the gym every day this week, but this day today, I cannot be bothered. I feel like a lot of you can relate with this feeling of not being bothered to go to the gym. But if I just go, I'm going to be so proud of myself. And I know when I'm at the gym, I'm like, oh my God, this is easy. Like, I'm happy I made it here, but it's just that hour leading up to going to the gym is a bit of a drag. But once I'm there, I'm like proud of myself and I feel good. But I'm gonna force myself to go. I can do this. Oh, I just can't be bothered. Apologies guys, I left my microphone at home, but I had a really good gym session. I feel like you guys, the vlog hasn't seen Bash in so long.
I feel like I haven't been on it in a long time.
We miss you.
Don't like me.
No.
You don't want me on the vlog.
No, actually, I feel like everyone that watches wants to see you a bit more.
I'm so down to be on it. I need the limelight. I need the attention.
You need the attention. You're like the least attention-seeking person I know. If anything, you don't want the attention.
I don't.
You like being behind the camera.
I do. But for you, I will be in the vlog.
Okay. So tell me something.
You put me on the spot, babe.
I told the guys about us house viewing.
Oh yeah?
That we found the area that we like, and now we're viewing and we're actively viewing to buy a house.
Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yep.
Can't wait to get out of here.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just trying.
We're just getting the car clean, guys.
I feel like life is testing us a bit right now.
Hell yeah. I feel like, do you guys know what Mercury retrograde is? It's when Mercury is in retrograde, Mercury the planet. And during that time, it says like not to sign any contracts. Everything's going, like lots of things are going to go wrong. And Mercury isn't in retrograde, but lots of things are going wrong for us.
It feels like it has been for the last 2 months.
But we are staying strong and we're just seeing it as life testing us. And we're going to pass this life test.
Yeah. Once we're out the other side.
Yeah. Like lots and lots of work things just haven't gone our way. It hasn't been going smooth. For instance, we're meant to shoot today. Product didn't arrive. Went to Barcelona to shoot that project. Do you guys remember? The top didn't arrive, so that didn't get approved.
Lots of little things like that.
Yeah, which is very frustrating, but it could be a lot worse. We can't let it get in between us.
No, we don't.
And we don't. We just laugh about it, really, don't we? It's just so fun getting our car cleaned.
Yeah, it's just a test. Life is just giving us a test, so we have to just endure it, you know.
We do have some things to look forward to. We're going to Nice on Sunday.
I'm looking forward to that.
And then where are you going after Nice?
Sicily.
Why are you going to Sicily?
To shoot a campaign.
You have to speak a bit louder.
They can hear me, babe. Trust me.
To shoot a campaign! Bash is shooting a campaign for Cole Buxton, which, if any guys are watching my channel, is a really cool London streetwear brand. Would you call it a streetwear brand?
I would say luxury sportswear. I think that's how they like to describe it.
A London-based luxury sportswear brand. And the campaign you shot for them last year as well, which was really cool.
And the year before.
And the year before.
So that'll be fun. Maybe you'll meet me in Sicily after.
Yeah, I might meet Bash in Sicily after because we have some summer content that we want to shoot and Sicily would be perfect for that. And That means I get to eat loads of pasta. I'm a pasta fanatic. I absolutely love pasta, olive oil, pizza, the whole shebang. And when I say I'm obsessed with pasta, I'm going to show you what I mean. This is my explore page on Instagram. Pasta, 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 pasta. Food. More pasta. Oh, hi pasta. If you ever wonder, what does Sarah look at when she's on her phone on social media? I'm watching pasta making videos. That's what I'm up to. Just got home, and for breakfast I'm having a chia seed jar. So there's a lot of chia seeds in here, so I don't know if I'm going to finish it, but I hope I do. And then I added banana, peanut butter, blueberries and strawberry jam into it, and I'm just going to eat it from the jar. This is like such a quick, healthy breakfast, and there's so much protein in chia seeds. So this is going to keep me full till like mid-afternoon, and then I will then have lunch. But yeah, really good. Let me show you what I'm wearing today. So I've got a Ralph Lauren jacket, which I'm obsessed with. It's a size large. And then I'm wearing a Bottega vest. And then these shorts are like lace shorts from Mango. I'll show you properly. They're super cute, and I've layered them with Brandy Melville shorts under, because otherwise they're completely see-through. And then my bag is also Ralph Lauren. We've just spotted a designer pop-up, so we're going to go inside. Bash was close to buying that shirt, but the sleeves were way too big. Now we're going to grab a coffee, shoot my look, and then go into town, and then maybe I'm going to get my nails done. Haven't had my nails done all year, so because I ruined my nails from getting them done for, like literally the whole year last year. They didn't have a break, so they have like weird dents in my nails, so now I'm finally ready to get them done. Oh, I also forgot I have a dress appointment with a brand called De La Vie. Thank you. Sorry, that's at 2 o'clock. I kind of forgot about that. So I'm going to go and try on some dresses. And of course, I'll take you guys with me. We're just having a coffee. This is like my second iced coffee of the year. It's officially spring. Just arrived home from being in town for a couple of hours, and let me show you the dress that I chose. So I went for this shorter one just because I will wear it on a regular basis, whereas most of the dresses were quite long, and day to day I don't really wear long dresses. And I really like the ruching around the neck, and I love this print. This is just like a really subtle leopard print fabric. So I'm obsessed. Can't wait to wear that during the summer. And then I also got a really nice shirt from Cole Buxton. So this is the brand that Bash is going to shoot their campaign for, that we were talking about earlier. I just really liked the lightweight fabric, and the color is so me. This with some light jeans and cowboy boots is going to be such a vibe, and like a Western style belt for the summer, and with just like maybe a lace bra. And then this button down quite low, really sexy. So yay, a very successful trip into town, and now I'm making myself some lunch. I wanted to get some food out, but nothing was really tickling my fancy, and I had some potatoes left over from my mashed potatoes that I made yesterday. So I've just fried those up, and I'm gonna make an omelette. So nothing too exciting, but I'm just frying the potatoes, and then I'm gonna add egg onto it. They actually look so nice and crispy. And then whisk, whisk, whisk. I actually just changed the pan, and I'm gonna show you why. But I'm really bad at making omelettes, so this pan will hopefully help. Okay, so just transferring these potatoes into this pan. I have no idea if this is going to turn out good, guys, but if it does, I'll be very, very happy and very impressed. We have space for one more, that's perfect. And then pour the egg. I've used 4 eggs. And then cover it. And then by covering it with the same pan, I can flip it and it won't break. This will either be amazing or a disaster, because I've never actually tried flipping it like this with this pan. Okay, I'm gonna flip it because it kind of smells like it's burning. Egg just flew out of the side of the pan. This could be a disaster. You can see here it started to drizzle out on the side when I flipped it, but an overdone egg, this is what I like. So I think that the flip worked. I just need it to cook on this side and then I should be able to serve it. Yeah, it's kind of like a Spanish tortilla, but not traditionally, that's not traditionally how they're made, but let's taste it. It's quite fluffy. Pleasantly surprised. Very hot. Fire. Hot, oh my God, but so good. I feel like we haven't cooked together in the kitchen in such a long time, so I have the whole day free. I'm gonna make a spring roast chicken. I'm not gonna lie, I'm making it up as I go along, but all the seasonings and the flavors I'm using kind of represent the warmer weather, and I hope this inspires you. Right, so we're gonna chuck, this is a mixture of parsley and coriander, a whole chili, a knob of butter, half a white onion, and then I'm going to take the skin off these garlic cloves. Oh, just as I was about to place this on the blender, I forgot to add fresh thyme. So I have picked it off the stalk. You don't want those hard stalks in your marinade because they get quite bitty and they don't blend very well. I hate touching raw meat, so I have to wear gloves. And that way I can like really get my fingers into it, get the seasoning really like inside it. Gloves are amazing. I chose pink to go with my t-shirt. I went for a really fancy whole chicken today, guys. This one cost me £26 and it's from Sutton Hoo. I don't know what Sutton Hoo is, but I'm guessing it's a farm. Spring has officially sprung with the greenest, grinchiest chicken you will ever see in your entire life. Let's get it under, let's get it everywhere. There's still some more in the blender container, so I'm gonna whack that under, but this is how it's looking. What do we think? Are you judging me so hard right now? Yes, because I would be. I can't press stop on my vlogging camera. This green sauce is going everywhere. I literally just spilt it. It splattered on my Vivienne Westwood t-shirt I was just wearing. So I've decided it's probably the reason people wear aprons, isn't it? So that you can just like wipe your hands on your apron like that. Oh, I can't believe I got green juice on my Vivienne Westwood t-shirt. It's one of my favorite t-shirts. Okay, back to cooking. And also, it's a Sunday. I want to be incredibly comfortable. So that's why I've dressed like I have come out of prison. My grey joggers, slippers, grey hoodie. All right, under the chicken, I grab bone broth just so the chicken can steam, and I feel like it makes it tender, a little bit more succulent. And this is quite a gloopy broth, so I'm gonna add it with some hot water. And that will steam beautifully. So as you can see, I've put the chicken on a rack and then I have the broth under it. And then the broth also makes a really good sauce for the chicken at the end. More water. Banging. There we go. Oh, I'm also going to put some onions in with the broth as well. Trust me on this one, guys. You're going to see why I've put so much liquid at the bottom. So not only does it steam it to make it succulent, it makes a really good juice at the end as well. Onions at the bottom also. Okay, I didn't show you, but I have the chicken in foil, so it doesn't, the outside doesn't burn, and it gets like the ultimate steaming experience. So that in it goes. I should really be doing this with oven gloves, but I didn't. Okay. If you watch my supper club vlog, you'll know that we made these chocolate covered dates. They have been like our snack throughout the day. They're quite healthy and they're so delicious. Let me know if any of you tried them, because I knew that some of you did comment on the video like, oh, I really want to try and make them. So inside this is macadamia nut butter covered with milk chocolate and then dusted with coconut flakes. This with a little cup of coffee. We had some really good Arabic coffee when we were in Saudi. That on the side would be so perfect, but I don't have that. Okay, I'm starving and my roast is finished. I kind of had to take the chicken apart to see if it was cooked, and then it didn't really fit on the plate, so I had to cut it up. So it looks like a mess, but I promise it tastes better than it looks. So we have the juiciest chicken. Look at all the juices there surrounding it. And then I made honey roasted carrots. The roast potatoes are looking a bit dry because I tried them in the air fryer, roasting them for the first time, and it didn't work out how I'd wanted. And then just some fresh greens. I also made some rice because I thought there wasn't going to be enough potatoes, but I think there are plenty. So let's taste it. Let's try it. How is it?
It's the best one you've done.
It's the best roast chicken I've made.
It's the best roast chicken I've ever had.
Ever? No way.
I'm not a roast chicken guy. You know me.
Yeah, Bash isn't really big into roast. We're having this meal because of me. What did you just pick out of that? Hair?
Hair.
Stop. Oh no, it's chicken hair.
Yeah, I think it was a chicken. Just didn't get a wax before.
Hey. Oh, I'm so happy. My years of making roast, this was the best one yet.